What's up, guys? Today is part 2 of our movie anniversary pin series. What's up, guys? Like I said, today is part 2 of our movie anniversary pin series. If you're new here, my name is Brittany. Every month I show you pins from my collection that are celebrating their movie anniversaries. So last week I did Dumbo, The Many Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, and The Jungle Book. So in today's video, I'm showing you all of my favorite movie, Nightmare Before Christmas. I just realized that this was a complete miss of me dressing up as one of those characters. So, Nightmare Before Christmas came out in 1993. I was only a year and some change when this movie came out, okay? So it was like basically a gift to me. So the first pin, let's just start out with one of the very first pins that I've ever gotten in my life pin trading. Well, really just in general, not even just pin trading. And it is this, whoa, let's try that again. It is this pin of Jack and Sally, and they are chilling behind a grave looking like they're on a date. Super cute. This actually came on a lanyard set that Liz had got me like right before we moved to Florida, and I love it. It comes with 4 pins, so there's 3 other ones in the collection, and it's an older pin. It came out in 2008. Next pin is definitely one of my favorite pins that I have in my collection as well, and it is this really awesome sugar skull pin of Jack. A lot of the fall Halloween decor that I have, if it's not Disney, it is basically sugar skulls and all things deal with those. Next pin is one of my favorites I have also, and it is this really cool pin of all the kids, and they are wrapped in a noose. I really love this pin. I love the colors on it. This is another older one from 2003. This came in a set. I don't know if it was sold in a set, but it had a bunch of other characters wrapped in the nooses, and this is the only one I managed to get in a live sale. She had like all of them, but I only scored this one, but at least I got this one. I love it. It's really cool. Next pin I have of Santa Claus. This one came out last year. I really like this one just because it's a little bit different, and you don't really see many pins of Santa Claus. He's really cool, and he also has a little moving element to him, but I really like this one. This is a limited edition of 5,000, and yes, it came out last year. Next pin is, again, one of my favorites. I feel like I'm saying this a lot, but all of these pins are my favorite. I love NBC, you guys. And it is Jack, and it is just such a cool pin because he's just screaming, and he's just so thin and lanky, and I just love it. He's so thin that he actually needs 2 posts on the back. I really like this pin. I just love all the detail and how thin he is. The back just says best guest. So I'm not really sure what that means. If you guys have any idea what that means, let me know. Honestly, I don't. I feel like I looked it up and it's like, I don't know, you got this pin if you did something. I don't really remember. But it is a limited edition of 2,500. Next, this came out last year, same with the Santa Claus. And for those that don't know, this is one of my absolute favorite Disney characters ever, but especially in Nightmare Before Christmas. And it is the mayor. I love the mayor because I'm basically him. So yeah, I love this pin. It's got the cat in the backs, it's got the plans for next Halloween, and it's got the really cool Christmas wreath. So I just all around, like, this is like such a dope pin in my opinion. It is a limited edition of 5,000, and like I said, it came out last year. One of my other absolute favorite characters is Dr. Finkelstein, and this is one of my most recent pins, recent as in like this year. I love this pin. It's really different. So this has Dr. Finkelstein and Igor, or Igor, depending on how you pronounce it.
No, it's pronounced Igor.
But they told me it was Igor.
Well, they were wrong then, weren't they?
And they are currently trying to get their little car fixed. So I think this little series that came out, again, I don't know if it was sold together. I'm assuming it was sold separate. It's a limited release. I think it was supposed to be like all the NBC characters were in that like Autopia. Is that what it's called in Disneyland? Like basically like the speedway there. And so yeah, he's trying to get his car fixed, and looks like Igor is not doing too good of a job. Next pin is my girl, Sally. She is so cute. So I love this pin. I love this little pin series. So it is supposed to be like the Haunted Mansion portrait. And this actually is my favorite Haunted Mansion portrait in Haunted Mansion of the alligator girl or tightrope girl, whatever you want to call her. So Sally is doing a wonderful job trying to be her. And I love this pin. I really love the whole set because I love NBC and I love Haunted Mansion. Next pin, I know you guys have seen this before. It is a limited edition of 2000. I believe this was from like the Once Upon a Time series or something like that. It had a bunch of different characters. So the front here we have Jack and Sally standing in front of the moon. And then you flip it over and you have Santa Claus and Jack. And Santa Claus is like, bro, what are you doing? Why did your kids just kidnap me? And he's like, what am I missing? Oh, your hat. Let me snatch that too, as well as the holiday and everything else that, you know, you work so hard for. Next pin is, again, one of my favorites. I love the colors. I love everything about it. And it is this really cool Jack Skellington one, and it says, refreshingly scary since 1993. And like I said, that's when the film came out. I just love the neon colors and just look at how cute Jack is. He's like everything. Next, we have another one of my most recent pins of this year, and it is Corpse Mom and Corpse Kid. Again, one of my favorites, super underrated characters. I just love this pin. I don't know much about this either. I think it came out in a series, but they were all pretty much separate, but I don't know, I just love this pin so much. It's super cool. You never really see these characters, and I just love, I mean, like the little detail, even with the chain, it's just so cool. We only got like 5 pins left, guys. We're going quick. Next pin was a gift given to me from my favorite people, Megan and Juliet over at the Pumpkin Queens, and it is Dr. Finkelstein, one of my absolute favorites. I love this pin. It's really cool. I love all the colors and just how dark it is. And then he's holding his cool little reindeer skull. Super cool. Speaking of reindeer, this is another pin I got this year that I'm obsessed with. It's so cool. And it is actually one of the reindeer skeletons. So cool. I'm not really sure what this pin is from. It does say it's a limited edition of 1500, which is super cool. And it says that the Disneyland event exclusive, October 3rd, 2002. And I believe this is when the Disneyland layover for Haunted Mansion happened. I believe it was on October 3rd, which is crazy because that was the day I was supposed to be born, but then I wasn't born. Anywho, so this pin is really, really cool to me. I really, really like it. I just feel like it's really different, and I've never seen anybody else really have it. Next pin is, I don't know, is this an ornament? Is this a light? I'm not really sure. It is of Lack, and he's on this really cool, like, pastel-y purple background, and it's kind of swirly in there. It's really cool. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Is this an ornament? Because it does have this little part that's see-through, but it kind of looks like one of the old school lights also. I don't really know. But I love it. I love Lack. He's super cool. And it is a limited edition of 1500, and it says it's a pin 4 of 6. So I believe this was a set that had the kids and maybe Jack and Sally also in the ornament light form. We're coming down to our last 2. So the last one the second to last one I'm showing you is Zero, and he's from the Tsum Tsum set. I have almost this whole set completed. I am just missing regular Jack, and I am missing Beryl. Every time I buy these pins, I get the freaking Witch Kid, so I get Shaq and I get Lack. Always in the same box. Always. So if you have Beryl, if you have regular Jack, let me know, because I'm still trying to complete my set. But I wanted to show Zero because I feel like I don't really have many. I have a couple little ones of him, but not too many. So I wanted to make sure he got represented, even though he looks like a bull or something. And my very last pin I am showing you today is a Oogie Boogie with Sally. This is a really cool pin that came out on their 25th anniversary, which was a couple years ago now. And it is a pin on pin, super cool. There's no moving elements or anything to it. It is a limited edition of 4,000, and yes, it came out on their 25th anniversary, which is super cool. I got all of them because I'm crazy. And that's it. Obviously, I have a lot of pins. I have showed you guys some of them throughout the year, and I'm sure I will continue to show you them. I just have way too many, so I thought I would show you some that typically don't really get shown too much. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I loved sharing this with you. I am very passionate about NBC. It's absolutely my favorite movie, hands down. It's just the best. If you can, let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite. Also, if you missed part 1, I will leave that in the description below. Go check that out. Like I said, I did a couple different other movies from this month. I mean, this one's obviously better, but there's some other really cool movies that I showed you guys. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that like button. It helps me out so much, and hit that subscribe button. That way you can come back and check out all the Halloween videos we have coming out. And you know, every video we're getting dressed up. I don't know what I was going for, a rockabilly type of look, but I don't know. Did I do okay? Did I fail? But every video of October we are dressing up, doing something fun, so make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you get notified when we post, and you can see what crazy stuff I'm wearing and forcing Liz to wear also. Thanks guys so much for watching, and as always, I will catch you in the next video. Peace!